welcome back to the channel. Massimo here, and my goal is to help entrepreneurs like you build a successful publishing business on Amazon KDP. Before we jump in, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss out a video. In today's case study, I'll be analyzing what I consider to be a profitable keywords and looking at some books that have successfully leveraged off that. From self-publisher like me and you, along with some that didn't really perform as well. Do you understand what made the difference? Also, a quick reminder, please, I've been sharing tons of valuable keywords in recent videos, so if you are finding them helpful and you're here, do me a favor, please, drop a like and leave a comment nice below, please. All right, without any further ado, let's go with the drum roll. Drum roll, let's go. Ta-da! Yes, I know, you never heard of this one, is it? Axolotls Facts for Kids. Right, we're gonna have a look at this keyword now. It's a bit of an unusual keywords, but we're gonna walk you through now. Now I'm gonna do my usual stuff. So if you're not bothered with what I'm gonna say now, just scurry on for the next couple of minutes and we dive deep into it. But just for the lowest common denominator, I'm using this tool, which is actually a website, Amazon KDP Book Sales Calculator. It's done by shinywords.com. I got no affiliation with them at all, but I find it to be nice and accurate, so I'm using it as in conjunction with this one, KDP Amazon royalty calculator as well. With this two, I'll be able to determine if a book is selling well and how much money it is making. I always also have my trademark search on a US Amazon. We're talking about US Amazon.com. We're not talking about European market, we're talking about American market. So the trademark is important to have it there just in case somebody trademark some names of books and then you might ending up doing books and then you get banned by Amazon because that was a trademark. Now, Axolotls Fat for Kids. When we get up to here on a search bar, I always, when I put my keywords into here, then I click on paperback, as you can see here on left on the bottom left. Because when I check my BSR, I want to make sure that I only have the BSR from the paperback. I don't have Kindle or large print or spiral bound or any other formats. Now, BSR, what's that? BSR is bestseller rank, is what allowed me to see straight away if a keyword is profitable. Now, sometimes I don't even need to go into deep and open all the books. I can see that from these numbers here. Now, you won't have those unless you have an extension like this one, DS Amazon Quick View or Helium 10. So the Helium 10 is actually the one on the top. It gives me here, as you can see, the BSR number is the same. I also have Keep Scout, which is good for something else when you open the book inside. It's not that accurate, but I keep it there. It's free. They're all free, actually, and they're all working very well. So my suggestion is have it there. It's an extension from the browser. I'm using Brave, but it's also on Chrome, Firefox, and other browser. All right? Now, this keyword. What axolotls? What is an axolotl? Is this one here? It's an amphibian. Look at that. Nice and cute. It's very cute, is it? So kids love these sort of things, and some parents buy these animals for them, and some kids, they don't even own one, but they like it because look how cute it is. Look at this pretty face. Do you know what I mean? So nonetheless, this is a profitable keyword, believe it or not. It's not a kid's book per se, but this is your main guy here. Now, you need to identify all the time when you get a keyword, you need to identify who's your main competitor. And this is your main competitor. He's 9,000 in books. He's selling like hell. He's doing very well. Now, this is a particular, I'm not going to take this as an example because he's a self-publisher, this guy. But it wouldn't be fair to use him because he's a specialized self-publisher. Look, I open his book here. Now, Keep Scout is telling me that it's doing this amount of money per month. Now, it's not that accurate, Keep Scout, for this sort of thing, so I don't want to go and do the exact calculation, but clearly is making good money. You can't get that wrong. You can't get too much wrong, if you know what I mean, Keep Scout. So 4,400, 4,000, maybe it's 4,500, maybe it's 3,800. Nonetheless, he's making good money. Now, I'm not going to analyze this book for a couple of reasons. This guy, as I said, this CL Publishing, is basically, I know, is a Nepalese guy or girls, I'm not sure, and he does a lot of these books for kids, let's say. He's got a lot of them, and they're all selling pretty okay. He had this published in 2023, so is kind of a self-publisher, yes, but is specialized in this sort of things. So I wouldn't use this as an example, but I will take him as a benchmark. This is my goal. Try to get close to this guy. And what this guy did, this one here, out of bestseller, is 39,000, and this is the closest one as like me and you, like a self-publisher. So we're gonna analyze his book, which is this one. We're just gonna have a look at what he did wrong, and then we're also going to have a look at another one that he didn't so good, like this one. It's right up here. This guy's 755,000 at the moment of BSR. I open his book here. We can have a look quickly why is not selling and why is not doing well. Now, as a quick overview, now remember guys, the BSR, you might be looking at this video in a month, 2, 3 month time, or 6 month time down the line. It changes various time in a day. So it's not that if you're looking at this video in 6 month time, you're thinking, oh man, all the numbers are wrong, are incorrect. They're not incorrect. It's just the BSR keeps changing. Gets updated every time. Anyway, let's go and dive in and have a look inside this book. So, as I said, this is your main competitor, which you don't really want to. Well, I don't want to analyze this guy because he's a bit of a specialist. This is a guy from. It's a Nepalese guy who does only. I look into this guy before. It does all these kind of books and has been very successful. So it's a self-publisher like me and you. But nonetheless, it wouldn't be fair for me to show you this guy as an example, because this guy is more of a specialist for this sort of things and is making a lot of money. So I don't want to make you think, oh, look at that, you can make $5,000, $4,000 with one book, because yes, and you could be this guy, but this is not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is show you the keyword that is actually profitable, and this guy's been selling for a long time, and this is your main competitor. And this other guy here is what we're going to analyze. Also, we're going to analyze this guy here, which doesn't sell very well. It doesn't look very great. So let's move on to here. As I said, now let's have a look. His cover is pretty good. I like it. There's nothing to write home about. That green bubble looks like underwater. This is okay, but probably I would have used a different color. But nonetheless, there is a nice contrast. It sparks curiosity, especially in kids. There's a lot of colors, which is nice. I like this. This font is a fun font for a kid. And also the choice of that orange with the white and the black outline black is nice. Also, look at this picture. Look at this cutie pie here. Look at this cutie. This is nice, isn't it? It looks like he's smiling almost. So this is a nice picture. I'm not a big fan of these 3 pictures here like that. I know he wants to show different variation of this amphibious here. But now, look at this. Fully illustrated. That's great. Fully illustrated is great. But you got colors in there. Fully color illustrated. You saying here, full color away. It's in the description. Well, why don't you put it in? This is something that you want to put into your cover, because it's going to be sparking up into the person that wants to buy it straight away. Now, cover, as I said, it could be improved, but it's not bad. If it's selling, great. Leave it there. You can always change it later anyway. You can review your cover as many times as you want. Now, Axolot fact book for kids. Right, the keyword is right there. A fully illustrated journey, uncover 150 incredible facts about this cute amphibian and enjoy interactive games. That's alright. Again, the title is not... What can you do in a title like this? There's not really much you can do. You see the competition, what does it say? Facts you never heard about world most interesting amphibian. This is better, as you can tell. Axolot salamander books for kids. Axolot books. It's okay. So if I was going to do a book, I will do a mix of these two. I will just take this title and then run it through ChatGPT and say, give me 10, 15, 20 variation of these books. Combine them together and see. It's not difficult these days. It's not difficult. Now, what else? What is got 4.9 reviews, 4.9 rates on the reviews. Very nice. But what is not particularly great, he only got 52 reviews since May 2024. Come on, man. You should have more than hundreds here. You should have more than 100 reviews. Your 39,000 of BSR will plummet if you do that. So you can improve that. This description, it's okay. I like it. But It is a big word. I don't really like it, to be fair. I like the fact that you change the font and there's a little bit of emotion going on, but I don't like these emoticons here, this emoji. I personally think it's not professional. I will never use them, and I never do use them in my books. So it's up to you. I know it's a kid's book, but who's buying this is their parents. So this doesn't look professional to me. I wouldn't do it. Nonetheless, it's selling. So who am I? Now, let's scroll down. Let's have a look at his A plus content. Nice. Yep. You got a mock-up of the book here. Great. A big banner like this. Spark curiosity. Discover 150 axolotls. Secret and interactive game. Look at this. Cutie pie again. Nice. This is your chance to show the book. If you got a nice book on the inside with colors and pictures like this, beautiful. Put it there. I would have put more. I would have put even like this. I would have put this full color. You see that? In the actual cover up here in some way. This is very nice. Now this is nice as well. A nice kid retain more when they learn through play. Nice. And he's holding the book like this. This is not interactive. So in the A plus, you always, if you got more than one bonus, you want to show it. And whichever bonus or benefits you got, you want to show it. And this guy is doing it right. You see how many he's got? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 A plus content. At least you want to do 5 A plus content if you got bonus like this. I'm telling you, you need to spend and delegate people and doing this correctly. This all converting very, very well. Let's have a look. You did it. Very nice. Oh, I like this trick. Let's have a look. There is some image review. That's nice. There's no video reviews, but that's okay. Video reviews are very compatible as well, and you can use them as a video ads. I always say this, so I always try to get a video reviews, at least one. Nonetheless, let's have a look how much it's making. 39,835 at the moment. It's 8 copies a day. That's not the one. 8 copies a day, 16.99, and is 16.99, 84 pages. 16.99. Oops. Sorry, that's 84 pages, and 16.99 goes here. Now it's an 8.5 by 11, and it's got color on the inside. So let's have a look how much is the royalties. It's $5.67 according to this. $5.67. Let me just double check one thing. 16.99. $5.67 we said. Now, if we multiply that times 5.67, times 8 equal $45 times 30 equals $1,360 per month in one book. What do you think? It's not making the money that a cookbook is making, but why not? You know what I mean? Imagine you got more than one book like this, and you sell with this average, you're definitely going to make a good income, is it? Even if you spend 30, 40, 50% in ads to be up there, you still, half of it, 30 and 60 is going to be $700. $700 with one book is not too bad, is it? All you need is 3 books, 4 books, and you got a very good income coming in. What do you think? So, guys, is pretty good. I like it. You can take some inspiration from this book. It did few things very A plus are very nice. The cover could be improved, but you know what? If I would change one thing in this book to sell more, I'll put more than 100 reviews. This is what you want to do. Strive to get more than 100 reviews. Let's have a look as a quick what not to do. Look at this book. This is awful under every circumstances. First of all, this is an AI generated image, which is awful. It doesn't look real at all. It's not nice. B, the choice of color. Kids want to see color. There's no colors here. There's black and white, almost blue and white. That's awful. Not nice. 6 ratings since last year. It's been publishing for 1 year. He only got 6 reviews and 3.6. Awful. Not nice. Look at the title. Tell me what's wrong here. First of all, it's only 197 characters. He used more, and now he's ending up like this. They can't show it on the thing because you only allowed to make 197 characters to show your title properly. But most importantly, how professional looks this. Look, he's got some capitals, fascinating facts about the axolot, and then here he hasn't got capital, like A here, F here, K, W, M. You know what I mean? This doesn't look professional at all. It looks awful. In fact, it's 700,000 in books anyway, but it's not doing great. Also here, it's starting with saying, explore? Really? Come on, guys, you can't do this. You know how many times at the end of the video I always says either you do it well or you don't do it at all. This is the reason. Why would you do this? You're not even selling. You see this figure here is not even doing that in 2 months, not 1 month. Believe me. And rightly so. Let's have a look at his A+ content. He hasn't even got A+ content. Why would you do this? So, actually, the most important things of today's video is this book here. Just take this as an example of what not to do. $695. Where are you going to, you know, how much royalties you make, even if you're not making any sales anyway. But even if you were making some sales, what are you going to do with that? You're going to have peanuts. Bad, very bad. This book, very bad. Put it onto your bookmarks if it's still there. And look at it every time you want to do something right, and make sure you don't do anything like this guy. Nothing about this book is good. Nothing at all. It's actually a disaster. And on that bombshell, let's wrap it up. Alright guys, if you find this video helpful, you know the drill. Please like, subscribe, and drop a comment in the comment section below. Most importantly, take what you learn and put it into action. Action is your #1 priority. No procrastination. Let me know in the comments which topic you want me to explore next. If you want to see more failing book or more successful books, or you want to do some market research or cover design, whatever you're curious about. Big thanks to everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next case study. Please remember, you just seen it. In self-publishing, you either do it right, or you try to do it as best of your ability, or don't bother at all. See you. Bye.